Legends, familiar faces in the industry, those who have shaped media practice in the country are in the room.
On behalf of the patron and the steering committee,
it's a blend of different generations of broadcast journalists brought together by the Society of Nigerian Broadcasters, also known as SNB.
Out of the four that registered SNB in 1994, only two.
For many years after the idea of the society was conceived, it never saw the light of day. But according to Dr. Yemisi Bangboshe, this induction means SNB has taken off officially.
What we are doing today is building on solid foundation laid by our progenitors. A functional SNB, however, will help in no small way to professionalize the practice of broadcasting, serve as the advocacy body for the practitioners, and bridge the gap between the old and new practitioners.
The veterans in the auditorium weighing on the critical issue of maintaining standards. They also provide answers to the question of who should regulate the broadcasting profession.
We should consider a situation in which regulation of the practice, regulation of the profession of broadcasting is in the hands of broadcasters themselves. That is called self-regulation.
The fact that we're going to establish an institute for training broadcasters, it becomes very essential that broadcasters are trained. It becomes very essential because it is important that when we have broadcasters, there is a way you have to judge broadcasters, somebody who is fit to be in that place and broadcasting.
the spectrum is overcrowded with too many radio and television stations that nobody is thinking of viability at all. In Ibadan, where I live, there are 40 stations. Yeah, the population can support it, but the economy cannot. And so you have so many stations now looking for buyers because they are unable to economically run the station.
And the keynote speaker is none other than the chairman of Channels Media Group, Dr. John Momoh. He speaks on challenges, prospects, and professionalism in the media space.
It is obvious that the digital age has led to massive disruption in its sector of the business. And as a result of these changes, content creators are one step closer to the audiences, which now wield greater power in determining what is served by the media. Responsible journalism entails that whatever facts and figures are gathered are cross-checked, double-checked, triple-checked, and reconfirmed before presenting such to the public for consumption. Remember, any misinformation by the media is always difficult to retrieve, and effects could be devastating. So let's place the interest of the citizens above that of the politicians. Let us live true to our role as the watchdog of the society and shun all rhetorics that are divisive and offensive in nature.
At this point, I'd like to invite Alhaji Lekon Ajia to join us here.
The event breaks into a panel discussion, and the panelists share their thoughts on various issues affecting the media practice in the country.
Who has been protecting the broadcasters? I will say nobody.
Professionalism means meeting the standards that matter, which is what I think SNB is all about, to set the standard. The conventional mass media have also had to embrace this new digital media. So if you can't beat them, you join them.
I, your name, do solemnly swear.
Next, inductees take the sworn statement on oath, promising to uphold and protect the interest of the society.
So help me God.
So help me God.
And if you are freely sworn, please insert your name, today's date, and sign.
The presentation of certificates to the inductees marks the end of the first major step of the society that seeks to, among other things, coordinate, set standards, and admit all professional broadcasters in the country. Dari Ido, Channels Television News.